All right, folks. Michael from Raccoon City Pinball here. I'm here to talk a little bit about what was announced today from Stern Pinball. No one have missed that there was a pinball machine announced because they teased it a week ago or so. And what I'm going to do here is basically just go through some of the assets that dropped on Stern's website and the YouTube video. uh, Kind of go through the rule sheets and the feature matrix and kind of see what's interesting and what's kind of cooking on the playfield here. I've only been seeing a few pictures. I watched the trailer a couple of times, but I haven't really like dug into it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to check what's been released and kind of get a hang on get a hand on what we're looking at here. I mean, just this, just looking at this kind of screen here with the YouTube thumbnail, I barely recognize anything here. I guess Hulk has been a symbiote, as these different that these are called the different Venoms. Who knows? Yeah, so let's see if we can kick off let's just kick off the video here and see if we can get that to run. Okay, we got a pro edition. All right, we got some sick art here. It's very blue. We got inside and connected.
Choose your host.
All right, we can choose a bunch of different hosts here. I'm just going to turn down the volume here a little bit. Let me just scroll back here. I was a little bit distracted. Okay, so you can you pick your... All right. Yeah, so you can choose different hosts. But another thing here I noticed is that you have... So these are the hosts. And then you have some other stuff here, which I don't quite know what it is. We'll probably figure that out later on. Okay, so you choose the host, and you get some perks here. 2x infected defeated, more valuable. Doppelganger can start a doppelganger from bonus shot. I guess we're gonna learn what a bonus shot is. There's some skill shot information and such. So I guess this is actually the actual interface that we'll see once we get to play this game. So, okay, so there's a few interesting details already here. So there's like a speed run timer up there. That's a new element. And there's also, this says level 1 here. And so something I kind of read between the lines today as well is that this game is basically set up as a RPG where you kind of you gain experience points and stuff like that. So let's just see if we can find some more info about that down the road here as we kind of look at it. All right. Here we get a kind of good glance of the playfield on the Pro, and it sort of looks like there's quite a lot to shoot for. It's a very typical fan layout. I was kind of joking a little bit today that oh, is this P3 Multimorphics new game, right? Because everything is kind of everything is on the upper half of the playfield, like hands down, right? So there's very little action. Yeah, there's a stand up and some rubbers here, and that is about it. So the shots are very far in the back on the playfield. The ramps are super steep here, so make sure you set the correct pitch and pray your coil stops won't burn. So let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. Lo and behold. Is this an actual physical lock on a pro game? It gotta look like it. Oh, is there a lock on the other side as well? I wonder... Interesting. So is that a twin mech, we think? Or... Yeah, it's exactly the same. It has that peg. Oh. Why would you use a post like that? That will just ding the balls. All right, yeah. This is probably just a prototype. Okay, so I have a bell tower there. So this is I kind of like this. This is cool. So it looks like there's a physical bell inside this tower, and as you heard on the sound effect, the only sound effect we have actually heard from this game, oh sorry, is that there's a ding there, right? So I wonder if that bell actually dings, like there's an actual ping you can hear underneath the glass, right? And I love when you kind of mix analog and digital technology. So that would be cool. All right, great big overview of the play field here. And now at the end of the day, like I'm going to be frank here and say that I think this is a lot of game for a pro model, to be honest. So I haven't looked at the price tags yet, but I'm assuming it's the same as the last one. I wouldn't be surprised if it had more money because it kind of looks pretty packed. Like you got Y forms, you got metal ramp entrances. Oh, that one's plastic, but yeah, then there's quite a lot of metal going on here. I guess this playfield looks pretty barren underneath. That would be my guess. We got some sick animations already. Yeah, look at this Venom stuff. Okay, now we're looking at the premium. Not sure if the artwork is an upgrade or not, but because yeah, it's very overwhelming. There's a lot of things going on here. We are Thump. All right, so we're gonna break this down a little bit more in the pictures later, I think. But here we can kind of get a first glance of like what's going on the premium and LE. You kind of have this rotating. Like Ferris wheel, similar to what you have in on that roller coaster or theme park. What is it called? Cyclone. Oh yeah, I think it's Cyclone. Williams Cyclone, where it kind of spins and it can kind of grab balls and stuff like that. And there's also like a flap that goes up and down on in this general region here. And we can also see that Brian reused his kind of upside down stand up target idea here and kind of triple that. There's one of these on Mando. It's a little bit longer, but it's kind of the same principle. And this kind of mech kind of shoots out from the side, I've seen. So let's there we go. Okay, so there's a scoop there. I wonder, is there a scoop on the Pro as well? Oh, that's interesting. So this ramp flap here is supposed to shoot the ball upwards and then down. When the ramp flap goes down, I don't know where it goes. Interesting. All right, so here comes Spidey with the upside down targets here. So I guess there are some opto or something that kind of detects if these shots are swinging. And I guess, like, yeah, Spider-Man, web slinger, you know. Is that where the slinging targets come from? Good humor. Okay, so what happened there? Let's just look at that shot again. Did you see how the whole thing is just like shaking? I wonder if is that intentional? Yeah, look, it's just rattling. All right. Yeah. Okay, so you're stacking balls there. I mean, is that thing spinning or is it going upside? Or is it going up and down? Let's just look at that again. Yeah, there's no way this thing can spin. I thought it was spinning, but no, I don't think it is because look how tall it is. No, I don't think so. All right, so here we also see a bunch of... So this is like the mode scoop, right? Scream, special attack, host, hurry up. Start all for toxin, team up. Okay, so there's like some toxic parasites here, I guess. Doppelganger, Carnage, and Mayhem. I thought Carnage was Venom's son, but I'm not really that into all this lore going on here, but yeah. Oh, interesting. So there was an outpost there that could trap the ball there in that big elevating mech. So I guess you get a bit more hardware on the premium and LE.
Choose your host. Change the game.
Oh, there was no LE shots, no LE video. That was just Pro and Premium. All right. Okay, gotcha. Let's just flip over. Yeah, so yeah, I was just browsing Stern's website here, looking for clues. Okay, so we watched the game trailer. Let's look at the different editions here. So the limited edition is very blue, and the Pro is very pink. I kind of prefer the Pro cab. I like that art. I like blue. I like pink. I like blue. So that looks very good. And I wonder if they've made an error here, because if you look at the back glass, if it even is a back glass on the LE and the Premium, it's exactly the same, right? That can't be right. All right, all right. So let's see here. Yeah, so let's look at some pictures here if we can get some more clues here. What we got. Yeah, that pink and blue looks really good, really good. We got some web slinger Venom action there. No overdrive up posts. Good stuff. Yeah, I wonder why they're still using metal rings on the metal washers for the protectors. Just use that plastic. Okay, so here we got a pretty good view of what's actually going on in the middle of the playfield here. So here's the kind of clue of the experience that I was alluding to, like 2x experience. Yeah, it's very blurry there, but complete groups of 4 for center award. So I guess when you kind of get a square here, you get the award. Is that how it works? Web combos, flamethrower. Oh, there's a flamethrower. You reused the flamethrower. And Riot, I guess I watched the Venom live action movie, and Riot was a baddie. So I guess these are the baddies: Lashers, Phage, and Agony, Grendel, 20, and Null. I need to be very cautious not to pronounce that in Swedish because that's very not safe for work. So there's a value here. Okay, so reach level 10 to battle, 20, 30. Okay, so you're building some sort of experience and you'll level up your host, I guess, to reach these different battles. And then it looks like there's 3 different ones in the back there. Interesting. Oh, the playfield multiplier here is 1 + 2 + 4. So you can have a max of 7, I guess. 7x playfield multiplier. So that's not too shit at all. Okay, let's see what else we can find here. Yeah, this is a dead standard stand-up target, or what am I looking at? Hybrid team-up. Yeah, I find that post really odd. Like, why can't you just use a solid post like the ones that you use for these types of mechs? Like the one on Game of Thrones. There's a that's even no. I mean that's plastic, isn't it? The one that kind of stops the ball in the wire form. Here's our hosts now. Oh, I skipped one there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the artwork here. Who are the kids? Those are the kids. Who are the kids? I know, isn't Carnage is a child, right? Toxin. Yeah, let's see here if we can look at. Oh, so here's the Carnage kind of Newton ball thing that you shoot away with, and it seems to be attached to some pin that it just slides on. I don't know if it's motorized. Riot Lasher, okay. Clintar multi-ball. So where is this? Is there a pop bumper in this game? No. Where would that be? Sneaky hideout skill shot. Look at this. There is a oops, wrong button. Need to click down. So here behind the orbit, there is a sneaky hideout skill shot. It's like a Rudy's hideout skill shot. That's interesting. So I wonder where that feeds then, because then there needs to be a subway somewhere, because didn't look like there was a kick out. Behind the left. So there's some objectives there. Left side. Okay, so it feeds out in the orbit then. There's a lot of pictures of the same things, or am I clicking the same things over and over again? Custom shaped plastic little head that pops out there. Yeah, that's the bonus points for that. Pops is on the Carnage. Okay. Yeah, there's some references to Daily Bugle. Other things. The thing is, I'm not a comic guy, so a lot of these references probably makes a lot of sense for a lot of people. Look at look at the web slinger. He looks like he's been totally infected by something. Yeah, so there's a pop bumper. Okay, so it's under the big ramp, the center ramp. So it's sort of, yeah, you're right. It's underneath Carnage there. So it's sort of a little bit like the Transformers pop feed, I guess. Where you have, what is it? Is it only one pop or is it multiple pops in there? Yeah, it's very difficult to tell. There's the sneaky hole again. Okay, so here is the main playfield. There's a lot of inserts and there's a lot of shots, right? So there's basically there's 7 main shots, but then you have like the stand-ups, the bell, and the Newton ball. So there's quite a lot of shots. Okay, so you can see a little bit more in detail up here. Let me see. Can I zoom in there? Get a little bit bigger. Okay, so you got the sneak hole there. The question is, does that feed to the pops or not? That's the question. But there's 2 pops there that we can see. So there is a kind of a rollover. You won't be able to see those behind all that, I'm assuming, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no fear. You're definitely onto something there, because you have that 180 loop there with a scoop. Yeah, you kind of you're missing 1 ramp on the right, I guess. That's like the only difference. No, not the only difference, but this horseshoe I'm assuming this is a horseshoe. It's very no fear, but I mean at the same time, it's sort of in the same position as it was on Star Wars, but it's only on the other side, right? Star Wars didn't have like a center ramp. Yeah, is it a reverse Star Wars? Is that what we're getting to here? Nah, not a chance. It's different. It's way different. But these lock mechs on the sides here, they're funny that they made two. They cannot look exactly the same. Yeah, there's a lot of inserts in the layers here. So you got combos, you got the main arrows, and then you got these diamonds. Right? That must count for something. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff to shoot for and do here. That's for sure. So that was the last picture on the Pro. So we looked at the premium in the demo. So, and the LE will most likely have some more things going on for itself here because we have the art blades and like all that good stuff. So let's just see what we're looking at here. Yeah, I got 2 of those signatures. Use your QR code. Are these different on the LE? No, or premium? No, I don't think so. They look the same. Oh, that's the right shooter line. I thought, well, what was that? Yeah, it's weird what the pictures are trying to kind of focus on, right? We got Carnage straight on there. The paint job doesn't look very good on him, does he? Yeah, I certainly would like to see this thing move a little bit more. Could see some of it in the video, but not much of it. Yeah, there's some extra layers here for the... So the 180 is basically... I wonder if you still can do a 180 in that horseshoe, depending on the configuration of like the different flaps and this lift here. Yeah, the 60th 007. Yeah, it's I wouldn't say it's a one-trick pony. It's like TNA is. There's definitely more to shoot for. I'd say not $20,000 worth of more to shoot for, but you get the point. All right, so here. Yeah, this mech is so confusing. I don't know what it does. Does it like tilt forward and backwards, or does it rotate, or does it lift up and down? Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, it's not actually the web slinger. I realized that now. He got like 50 arms and looks all corrupt. Oh, there's no spinner. Good observation there from IC3 guy. I have not seen a spinner yet. Might be a spinner hidden in this Ferris wheel here. Who knows? Yeah, a spinnerless pinball machine. Yeah, you can definitely tell that Gary Stern is not holding on to the helm anymore. Look at that. I'm making 1,000. Yeah, all right. That might be why I got a call from my disty today. Yeah, I wonder why they put the same artwork on the Translight and Backlash on the Premium and LE. Oh, can I get a hint of the trim color on the LE. I haven't even looked at that. So that's like a dark bluish thing. So the side art looks like it's mirror blades that are kind of printed on. Could that be? Yeah, that must be it, right? That's new. I wonder if there's expression lightning in this game or not. Anyone knows? Okay, so got red on that side and blue on the other side. I think this is a better idea than just like putting generic kind of art on them. Incorporate some effect on it. Wow, there's a lot of electronics exposed there. Look at that. So, okay, I didn't. You can kind of see the whole belly here. There's like a PCB and a spring, and that just looks like a ball trap to me, but yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know. But here you can see at least there's a little bit more of the mirroring here. So it's like screen printed and mirrored. Is that what we're looking at here? That's a really good. I really like it. I hope they make more of this on other games. Playfield stuff. Bell tower. Oh, so there's a vertical up kicker. I wonder, was that on the Pro one as well? That thing, or? Oh, and I guess that's where the secret hideout kind of feeds from. This is really weird, right? So there's the hideout back there. You know, there's a lot of things to kind of look at here. No, that's something else. So the hideout is there, and then there's a hole here. And God knows, yeah, that's the playfield. Yeah, so there must be some tunnel here that I'm assuming is feeding to this vertical up kicker area that feeds to the right flipper. There's an opto here. I guess that's where. Oh yeah, so that's the flap that feeds there. And I wonder if that just goes back out into the orbit. Interesting. There was this expression lightning that you can see in the video. All right, I'm gonna have to check if there's this. There might be a video that I've been missing. Oh, look at this Venom limited edition. Is this video live? Is this the? Oh, this is a different video. Or is it the same?
Stern Pinball is excited to launch a brand new line of pinball games featuring an iconic character from the Marvel Universe, Venom.
Okay, so this is a different one.
Stern's Venom pinball games will immerse players into mayhem. Playing as Venom, choose your host and change the game. Gamers will have an entirely new physical and digital gaming experience. Battle Venom's archenemy Carnage and his army of symbiotes.
This is not the LE,
Now let's take a look at the Pro Edition game features.
Oh, I didn't see this video.
Choose your host. Change the game.
It's unlisted. Weird. There you could actually see where one of the ramps fed to. Let's just see that. Like the left ramp. Look at that shot there. Oh, so that's just like one of those 180 shots. Stunning hand-drawn artwork. Yeah, we can agree there. Yeah, so that was the 180 horseshoe. That's going to feed straight to the drain. Symbiote containment vessels lock and quickly release pinballs for fast and furious action. Oh, is there a hint here for the next game? Fast and Furious. Huh? You heard it here first. Fashion Interactive custom sculpted Carnage kept the ball back into Ravencroft. Is that like Batman's asylum or something? Arkham Asylum. Oh, it moves backwards. It's a love letter to one of my favorite movies and games, Starship Troopers. So it actually moves back and forth. So you don't just bash it. Look at that. Oh, I didn't rewind. Look, so you flip it, and then it gets stuck in the middle, right? And then you... Yes, it sits there. So it must have one of those motors that spins similar to... No, because that you didn't... You hit a stand-up target and it moved backwards.
Like a symbiote switching host, let's take a look at the premium and limited edition game features.
Okay, so now we can see what's going on here. So, is it just me, or is like the video kind of like the animation lagging a lot when it like look at the next few frames here. So that pan is like it's 5 frames per second. Okay, it's like I guess it's just waggling back and forth, tilting backwards and forwards. Is that what it does? Stunning hand-drawn artwork again, yes. Surprise doppelganger attack unveils 3 uplift targets, wreaking chaos. Is that what they're called? Those under the web slinger symbiote thing?
Venom pinball games are available to order from your local Stern dealer now. Check out the description below to find out information on where to purchase, where to play, and how to get connected with all things Stern Pinball.
There was a lot of shots there. Let me see if we can... I did that really quick, kind of. So that feeds to the left round. But it was a multi-ball action here, right? Yeah, it wasn't that much. Yeah, it was just the same shot over again. Yeah, okay, so that... We have the ball going in the back there. So I guess... So when the flap is down, it doesn't do a 180. It will actually go into that hole in the back. Twip.
Venom pinball games are available to order from your local Stern dealer now. Check out the description below to find out information on where to purchase, where to play,
Look, he looks so
how
happy.
to get connected with all things Stern Pinball.
So what editions are we looking at here? So that's the Pro and that's the Premium. Okay, so that was interesting. So you could get to that video from the limited edition page. All right, where we're still looking at pictures. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of the same stuff. That's for sure. Yeah, there's a gobble hole. But a gobble hole actually drains your ball, so it's not like a gobble hole in a traditional sense. Yeah, it is a stunning art package. I'm not gonna argue with anyone there. It has a really interesting kind of print on the back panel there as well. It's pretty cool. Let's see if I can. Is that a premium LE feature? Is it just black on the Pro? That's interesting. Yeah, LE is probably the one you want here if you're getting one, because there's definitely a lot more to look at here. Let me see if we can get a good picture of the color of the trim, see if it got any nice sparkle in it. I guess you're gonna have to bring out the cab picture here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. So there, it's like a dark blue metallic, matches the apron really good. Yeah. So the thing is, like, a good trim shouldn't stand out as much, and it doesn't do that here. It just really looks really good with the composition of the rest of the play field, and obviously they did a blue and a red thing with the art blades, the mirror slash art blades, and it looks much better on the left side. But I understand the why they did that. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of stuff going on there. It should be fun to see this gameplay. I must say, to kind of get a hint of what you're supposed to do and stuff like that. Yeah, so there is an action button. Hold action button during any combat to start a spider sense hurry up, complete hurry up to help in that combat. Okay. So if you're in a combat, okay, you can do this different stuff. So I'm not going to read off the instruction cards. Instead, I'm going to look at there's actually a gameplay manual that's been released. So let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so the feature matrix we can talk a little bit about. So what do you actually get with the LE? Let's see what this says about the back glass. Oh, Venom goo. Powder-coated and clear-coated pinball armor, legs, hinges, and action button front molding. That's cool. Am I blind? Why does it mention the back glass somewhere else? Let's get the main attraction, game features. Oh, back glass and art. Here we go. Limited edition, Venom vs. Carnage inspired full-color mirrored back glass and iconic side cabinet hand-drawn artwork by Zombie Yeti on the Ellie. But the premium edition features comic book panel style translight and iconic side cabinet hand-drawn artwork by Zombie Yeti. That doesn't make any sense. Pro Edition features Venom, all possible host and Carnage in a full color translate and iconic side cabinet hand-drawn artwork by Zombie Yeti. But if you go back to the website, they are the same. I mean, this is the premium, this is the LE. What am I missing? The artwork is exactly the same on those two, right? So I think somebody is gonna get hot ears at Stern. What else can we look at here? Oh, 6 pinballs. So is it the same speaker system in both these days? Or is that kind of listed on the LE here as an upgrade, or no? It says upgraded speaker system and 3-channel amplifier. That's weird. It says below that they all have the same. So what else are we missing out here? Oh, it's just the playfield mechanics here, the ramps and the mechs and whatnot. Plastic molded bottom arch. Yeah, that's that apron needs to be upgraded. No, I don't think there is a expression lighting. I don't think there is, because it doesn't look, because those side art panels that were in the cab, I mean, they must be thicker to hold the reflection. So which one? Which video was it? The trailer. So I think this is the. So why is it showing in like ultra low resolution?
Stern Pinball is excited to launch a brand new line of pinball games.
Oh, that one we already seen. There was no expression lighting in that. Oh, here, gameplay like trailer. But I mean, the LE is not even mentioned here. It's only the Pro and the Premium.
Choose your host.
Yeah, this is pretty. And the thing is, when you have an expression lighting system, don't you need to have like a channel up here in the cab to put in those lights? So this, yeah. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. So what are the prices here? Do they list prices? What's the LE? Yeah, it's the same as previous, like Bond and Foo Fighters, right? Premium 9,700. $7,000. Yeah, some tax and shipping on that, but yeah, I mean, definitely, I think you get a lot of game for $7,000. To be honest, I mean, on the Pro, there's a lot of metal in it. So why can't I click that now? Site bugged out. Oh, here we are. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Of course, I want to look at this site because I mean, it's pretty. It's really pretty to look at. I paid more for games I haven't even looked at, so it looks really naked. Yeah, you definitely want to get some art blades for your Pro and Premium for that matter. And I like the cab. I mean, the Pro cab is definitely my favorite. That blue and pink is very lush. It's definitely my favorite. And another thing here I want to kind of showcase on Stern's website, which is very far down. You scroll past the Stern shop, and then you find something called promotional materials. Right, this is where the gold mine is, where you can look at other things. Right. Oh, look at this. So this is the 3 videos and the feature matrix. And then we have the flyers. Oh, let's see if there's expression lighting on the LE flyer. Exclusive inside art blades. Yeah, there is no. Yeah, but LE looks the best. No protest. I'm not. Yeah, your eyes deceived you. MF Pinball. No, I'm not getting one of these. I have been told that Lynn's Arcade is getting one, and that's the one I'm gonna play, and hopefully get some streaming on that pretty soon as well, depending on when these things starts building and shipping and all that good stuff. But I'm looking forward to play it. I'm looking forward to watch the stream. I don't know if is it tomorrow or Thursday. I can't really. I can't remember. But Stern just announced when they're going to stream it, and Brian Eddy's going to be there as well, so you can kind of try to get in chat and get your answers, your questions answered. Oh, look at this! Look at this here. Now we're talking. You couldn't quite see this on the pictures that I looked at. I didn't look at the cabinet pictures that detail, but you can see there's a really nice cutout here that actually goes with the artwork of the cabinet. So yeah, kudos for that. Yeah, I really like the trim. Looks really nice, really nice. But yeah, so another thing I found here that we can kind of scrutinize a little bit and kind of take with a grain of salt. There's a Venom Pinball rule sheet, and there are some nuggets in here. I kind of skimmed through it, and to be quite honest, the game is pretty packed from a software perspective, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in here that we can kind of look at. And so you have the host selection, and I wonder a Venomized host, if that's the 3 ones that you kind of have below or something that you need to select as a host once they're on. Okay, so these you can unlock these. Yeah, so that's interesting. So there are, okay, how do you unlock things? Yeah, look at this. Levels. Everything the player does will give them experience points. Some things will give more than others. As the player gains XP, their level will increase. The higher the level, the more damage they will do in battles. Yeah, look at this. It's like an RPG, right? Oh. This is interesting. Somebody mentioned money in the chat, right? And that's an interesting point, right? These experience points that are and I think I read somewhere that these are connected to your Stone Insider account. What if I swipe my credit card? Can I buy experience points to get ahead? Is this a pay to play? Is pinball a double dip pay to play? Is that what we're seeing here now? The inception of it. Yeah, that's all speculation for now, but I don't see why not. Why can't I just buy all these perks instead if it sticks with my Stone Insider account, right? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but obviously all those things that I'm talking about, that will be disabled in tournament mode and like all that good stuff. It won't affect gameplay, but I think that's kind of how you. I mean, in Stern's kind of defense here, I would say that like Stern Insider Connector is very useless in the sense that whatever you play your pinball machine at one arcade or another arcade, whatever, you get your achievements, whatever, but you don't get anything else, right? You don't get rewarded for play other than getting a badge, right? But we're getting to a point here now where you will, for continuous play, you will basically be awarded this like experience points or whatever they call it in this game, right? And you will be able to use that in other games when if I walk to Lynn's and then go to the flipper room and all my experience points and all my unlocked things are already there, right? And I think that could be kind of a more of a hook to kind of, yeah, it's like any RPG game, right? You grind XP, you get loot, right? And you unlock bosses and stuff like that, right? So in Stern's defense, I think it makes perfect sense because, but that is much more appealing for a casual player, right? And for in a tournament setting, of course, all these things that you've upgraded and your experience points and whatnot is not going to mean anything, right? Because that it's not fair. Simple enough, right? So we're looking at Minimo. Minimo is the grid of 12 inserts between the slingshots, tell you what path the current host is on and which ones have completed in the past. Right, so that is the columns. There's a bunch of mini modes there. You got the grid bonus. Yeah, so these are the power-ups that you get here. Yeah, it's a better picture of it here, where the double XP and all those things. Yeah, okay, so as long as the group of 4 lights surrounding a bonus item are lit, the player will have the bonus item, right? So you kind of will want to figure out how to get the best path to get the most things lit up. Okay, so you can get a flamethrower. Okay, shooting a lit flamethrower shot will award all 3 shots. Okay, this is something that is effective during wizard modes, multi-balls, and battle modes. Okay, so battle modes, each time a path is completed and the player is level 10 or greater. I wonder if that like level 10, if that is a something that you go up to during one game, or if that is the one that carries over. Yeah, that's interesting. If the minor boss is defeated and the player is at level 20 or higher, they can fight Grendel, a major boss. If the player is level 30 or higher and Grendel is also defeated, they can attempt the battle null, the final boss. Interesting. Yeah. So again, it would be interesting to understand if that those experience points actually carry over. Can I walk up like to a fresh new game and have the final boss kind of lit up? That's an interesting. So you kind of have the wizard mode kind of ready to go. Maya multi-ball can be a 2 to 6 ball multi-ball. It's up to the player. Oh, choices, decisions. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit like Aerosmith, I guess, where they had that thing where you kind of can dump stuff in your in the trunk there or whatever it was, right? And you can kind of kick it off. Yeah, you just press the action button during the lock or something like that to start it. I can't remember. I don't play Aerosmith unless somebody holds a gun to my head. Okay, so these have different... Okay, so these multi-balls that you lock here, they stack different things, right? So if you have 3 balls here, you get 2x XP, and if you stack 3 here, you get 1x playfield. So I guess you can kind of lock every ball on one side and start to get 2x XP, and wait and fill up. Yeah, it's an interesting strategy there. But I mean, there are gonna be a lot of stuff to to keep track of. Carnage, Captive Ball, start the following. Carnage multi-ball, Carnage hurry up, Bloodlust. Yeah, so there's definitely Bloodlust is the third item awarded from getting Carnage all the way back. Once lit, the player can start it by shooting the right ramp. This mode is about flips. Oh, numbered flips mode. Also, it's a timed, unlimited ball save feature. It kind of looks like the doppelganger will attack you at all times during the game. It will seem random, but in reality, it's every few times you defeat an infected. Carnage gets frustrated and sends his lieutenant to deal with you. Yeah, this is a proper Marvel RPG pinball machine. Yeah, this is cool. I kind of like. I mean, the thing is, as cheesy as it may be, I kind of like it. I like it. Rampage, medium level wizard mode. I like that. I like wizard modes that are obtainable. You never reach the final wizard mode on any game these days, but I like the ones that you can that are attainable during any. Like you just randomly walk up and play a game and you finish off a few modes and you got a mini wizard going. I like that. Oh, look at that. Premium LE only. Quick doppelganger multi-ball. Even doppelganger gets that multi-ball. That's hilarious. Toxin team up. Okay, so there's a team up thing similar to Deadpool, maybe? Low level wizard mode. The player has played Mayhem multi-ball, Carnage multi-ball, plus doppelganger. Toxin team up will light up the daily bugle shot. Interesting. When all three blinking in the billboard, shoot the daily bugle. Yeah, this is we're on page 10 of 31, so we haven't even gotten very far yet. But this is an interesting thing. I actually saw when I skimmed through this. So there's a video mode. Hey Moto, welcome to the chat. So there's a video mode, which is interesting. I like that. Bring video mode back to pinball. Scream is not your friend, but she hates Carnage even more. Attempting to learn Carnage plan, she's discovered, and Carnage sends his infected to attack her. Using the flipper button, stop the infected from reaching Scream as they attack her from the left and right. If they're all defeated, the player will receive a bonus. Yeah, so that will be interesting. So I wonder what you're doing with your left and right flipper button. Punch and kick, maybe? We'll see. Bunch of team ups. You can get your good buddies in here. So there's different ways to attain those. Hybrid light the action button for Super Bomb. Maxes out the playful multipliers to 7x. Yeah, there's the 7x maximum. Web slinger combos, those are back. Love that. Kind of love that. You know, on the original kind of OG Spider-Man, when you kind of combo the rams, you kind of hear Spider-Man go woohoo, wee. You know, that's good. That is good kind of theme to pinball tie-in. I like that. so this is also something I write and kind of chuckle. You know, like host combos. So you're supposed to do certain shots to complete each signature combo, and this kind of looks like it's like a, you know, like a combo in a fighting game, right? And like left CRL or LR, right? But there's a key down here like center ramp, left ramp, whatever, right? I mean, the thing is, if you buy this game for a home setting, you will have a ton of stuff to do and shoot for, that's for sure, right? And this game will be fun to play the first time. We will have no idea what all these things do or give you in the end. So what is... Oh, wow, what's this? So the mystery. Complete the bottom 4 lanes 3 times the light mystery. Oh, wow. That's not your typical kind of spell save or similar. But anyhow, so these are the 3 random items and all of the mystery will also show 3 random items and all of the above. Then it will select one of the 4 and award it. So there's quite a lot of awards you can get from the mystery. Oh, here's another nugget as well. Like, this is like, if you got epilepsy, this is not good for you. Like, action button. There are several states the button can be in during this game, right? And just look at this, like green, white, yellow, not blinking, yellow, red. So this is my favorite. Spider sense will start a hurry up if held for 3/4 of a second. So you better have your stopwatch with you while you're playing this game, so you know exactly. Yeah, action button stuff. Yeah, the thing is, I was playing Bond yesterday, and I completely forgot I had the multiplier lit on the fucking start button, action button. So, oh, there's more here. Blue blinking, orange blinking, green blinking during high ST kind of high score to date. Interesting. Yeah, so the spider sense is sort of like default mode on the button, because that's the text that actually goes on the apron, and that is something that you can use during all these different modes here. Hulk doesn't get spider sense; he gets Hulk smash. Okay. Extra balls, top lanes, bonus multiplier. Oh, the skill shots. There's lots of skill shots. Wow. So there's 7 skill shots in the game already. Yeah, so I mean, come on. Like, I mean, this game is not even out yet, and there's a lot of code in here. Like, I don't know if everything is wired in yet, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, if this is just like, this is the basic kind of concept of the game, I think they're sort of onto something there. See the different battle modes. I wonder if they can explain the experience points a little bit more. Like, every boss fight has kind of been laid out, even how to defeat them. This is a ton. There's a ton here. Pro tip. They even got a pro tip. This is a good mode to have the flamethrower in, right? I like that. I like pro tips. They must have been working on this for a while. I mean, seriously, that's Jesus. So what am I looking at? State 2, phase 2, phase 3. So is this just the main boss we're looking at here, or like Grendel, major boss? So he got phases. This is just like an RPG. This is RPGs brought to pinball, right? So phase 1. So he has 2 different states in phase 1. Like the state 1, this is all this stuff he does. State 2, also, okay, so it's just reversed. And then phase 2, then you have different phases, states. Okay, it just changes slightly. Okay, and then you need to basically make progress, and then you start the multi-ball. Yeah, so the thing is that they won't come for free. So you need to memorize all these things to... so if you want to get to that, like... So Grendel, which is like a major boss, is not the final boss, but a middle boss. If you want to get to that kind of multi-ball in that boss, you need to complete the first phase, which has 2 states. No, you complete 2 phases, and they all have different things and shenanigans that you need to shoot for. And then we have Null, the final boss. Defeating him will stop the speedrun clock. That's interesting because I noticed that like in the beginning of the stream there was a speedrun clock. So it's basically a clock that starts when you plunge. So that's pretty cool that you can time your runs. But it's just like, to me this is just so unobtainable, right? It's just like, how do I like get to the final state and defeat like the final boss on a pinball machine, right? I mean, I barely get to a mini wizard mode. So like all this that I'm reading right now, it doesn't matter. I will never reach it, right? But it's cool that it's in there. I can take the glass off. Okay, when the player beats null, their XP will reset to 0, therefore they will be at level 1. So I guess the levels, you level up within the actual game you're in. Pro tip, you can shoot a looping shot over and over to win this phase. That's good information to have when you actually get here. Oh my god, look at all these things. After all are complete. So this is the summary of when you complete the game, what happens. If they're logged in, okay, so the speedrun time is saved on the Insider Connect. So that is interesting. That's a very so this is new. I never seen this before. So that means that you will not only log your badges and your points on Insider Connector. You can now have the game specific high scores saved as well, right? So this speedrun time. Because I haven't seen that like on Stone Insider Connected that you have your, like, say you get Ebra champion. I don't think that gets saved, does it? Okay, so after you defeated the final boss, there is another multi-ball. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this there's a game rule flowchart here, which I think looks pretty awesome in Comic Sans and everything. But as you can see, there's a bunch of things going on here for sure. I think there are a bit short in the designer department at Stern. So if somebody knows somebody, I bet they have an opening, because some of these you can barely read. You can't see which direction the arrow is traveling and stuff like that. So those are some UI improvements that you can make. Here we go. Persistence. If players are logged in, the game will remember a few things that will help beat the game the next time. It will remember your experience points and level. Okay, so when you actually beat in a game, you get reset. That's interesting. All the Venomized characters that you are unlocked, your unplayed team-up characters, your current speedrun time, and your best speedrun time. Interesting. The minor bosses and Grendel you have defeated. If you log into Insider Connected, you can see all of your save progress. Yeah, so that is a whole new element to Insider Connected, that you have like all these like game specific objectives saved on your account. All right, gameplay mode menu. So yes, it's a co-op play, impossible play, monster play, team play, competition play. Yeah, there's here we go. The tournament mode. Randomness is removed. Thank you. Mystery will give only certain awards in order. Thank you. Premium LE. Doppelganger targets are not randomly chosen. The left target is first, then middle, then the right. Then it loops back to the left. The main score frame will confirm that the game is currently in competition gameplay mode. Interesting. Okay. That's good clarification. DJ Mixer. Rocking with Jerry. Edit tracks, flash tracks. Okay, yeah, there's just music. And that was it. Yeah, I've been sitting here rambling for quite a while now. But I think that's all we have for now in the terms of the Venom pinball machine by Stern, and we're gonna have to see. I don't know when the stream was. Did he say when it was gonna be? I think it said on Stern's Instagram that they were gonna stream tomorrow from Comic-Con, if I remember correctly. So how is everyone doing in chat? Tomorrow at 6. Yeah, thanks for that clarification. Yeah, you get so when you play in tournament mode, you will get XP, but you won't. That XP won't carry over, or it won't save, right? Or let me see here. I know what you're saying here, because that persistence thing, it didn't say explicitly that it was removed, right? Huh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say that competition play removes your IC stuff that you have saved, but I mean, it has to do. It has to be removed. It can't be there. I mean, that would just be so unfair, because you can basically go level up your game on a practice game and then go play in the tournament. I mean, that is just like, that's not just how it works. Venomized Hulk, yeah, that sounds pretty dangerous to me. All right, cool, folks. Yeah, so this is kind of stage one of my kind of Venom streams. I have some more things lined up that I can't talk about at the moment, but please follow, like, and subscribe, and hang on to the Instagram account and the Twitch account. That's probably where I'm the most active, where you learn about new things. You're gonna pay for a Bitcoin for it, yeah. I'll see it. All right, peace out, folks. Love you.